I'm like a full-time student. I get scheduled for 25 hours a week, and then on weekends they schedule me the entire day, open to close. I'm on the schedule for 8.5 hours, both Saturday and Sunday. I'm like 3.5 hours into my shift. There's so many customers, and we have 4 people on the floor all day. Only 5 people were put on the schedule, and somebody had to call out. And there are 4 people running the whole store, and there's so many customers, and there's possibly scheduled 5 people. We only have 13 people employed at this store, and there's so many customers, and they don't want to help us. We need a union because this can't happen. This can't happen. We need fair scheduling. We need managers to hold themselves accountable for helping their workers. They refuse to turn mobile orders on. We need the liberty to be able to do that because there's so many mobile orders and I need to get through all of them. And then people are yelling at me because I don't have their orders ready and they don't know what to do. I can't do it. And a customer was misgendering me today, like really badly. I didn't have their order ready. And so they were just like talking to each other and they're like, she's clearly incompetent. I have a full mustache and beard. What the fuck?
No, what is wrong with you? Like what exactly is wrong with you? You have a job. You have a work to do. 8 hours. Fine. That is a full day's work, right? I don't even know how it works over there in the United States. You do your job. You do your job. You have to work every day. You do your work every day. People do terrible works in different parts of the world. People engage in really dangerous activities. I'm not talking about criminal activities. I mean legal professions that demand so much from them. So many men get to work so much, they only see their children on weekends. You claim to be a man, right? You identify as a man. Why don't you act like one and just work? Brace it up. Attack the day and your job with the stoicism that it demands without making too much fuss about it. What is happening in society today? We've built a society where it is okay to complain, to cry like newborn babies. As in, newborn babies have not cried like this. At least they cry with a reason. There's a biological reason why newborn babies are crying. Why is this person crying? Why is this woman crying? When she claimed that now I'm a man, yes, she cannot act like one. What exactly is her problem? What exactly is wrong with her? What exactly is not just wrong with her, but wrong with a society that allows this to happen? Because she will not do this if she does not feel somewhere deep down in her mind that if she does something like this, she will get some level of attention and probably somebody will empathize or sympathize with her, show her 1 or 2, drops of pity. That is enough for the day. Or maybe, who knows? People will clamor for change and Starbucks workers will become unionized. I guess that's the aim. That is the purpose behind this nonsense, this show of shamelessness. As in, how is she not ashamed of herself? How are people walking around in the West complaining and crying like this and they are not ashamed of themselves? I believe there was a time where someone would tell you their story, actual stories that are moving, and they will say it with a serious face, try as much as possible not to cry. And you who is listening to them, you are the one who will just be overcome by emotions, right? By sad emotions, you'll be holding yourself back because this is what this person is saying is really serious. But here is someone who is actually going through nothing, trying to make a normal human occurrence, a normal human situation look so sad. And yet she's forcing down tears down her face, cleaning it like this. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell? This is baby tactic. This is how children try to get attention. And parents who have sense can see through it. And here you are, an adult, a full-grown human being, acting the same way. I mean, it says a lot about your society. It does. It says a lot about your society when people think it's okay to act like this. It says a lot about your society. Listen, it's okay for people to complain. It's okay to complain about your job. I have, in the past, had jobs that, made me complain seriously. But in all my complaint, I did not do this. First of all, I did not roll the camera. Right? I did not let the whole world know that I was going through something. Besides, I know there are people who are going through far worse, who has it worse than I do. I will not bother those people with my own problem. Why will I do that? People are going through so much. I I'll now add my own problem on top. Something that is so flimsy. So flimsy. They misgendered you. Oh my God. Close the Starbucks, this thing that you are working at. Everything should come to a halt. Oh my God, you are misgendered. Oh my God, somebody ordered. People are in the store ordering. Hey, Jesus, what a menace, what a problem, what a disaster. I can't believe this. What do you expect? That you are going to work there and people are not going to come in to buy stuff? What do you expect? That you are going to get employed and you're not actually going to work? Like, you filled the application, right? They did not put a gun to your head and say you must work here. You filled the application. You submitted the application. You said, I want to work. Right? Nobody forced you. They gave you the job. There were like 6, 7, probably 10 other people who wanted this position that were turned away so that you can get the job. You got the job. Congratulations. Now work. Unsobu. Wahala. Problem. You cannot do your job. You cannot do it. Instead, you are going to cry you are going to cry your eyes out. So that you will not just do your job. You want us to hold your employer accountable. For what? They did not pay you. You are not paid. You are not. People on Twitter are losing their jobs right now. Do you want to be like them? People on Twitter are getting fired right now. Do you want to be like them? No. So please do your job. Make that coffee. The people in Africa. Do you know where that coffee is coming from? From Kenya, from Ethiopia. From Eastern African countries, and those people work longer hours and are paid far less than you, and they're not complaining. You've not seen anyone on TikTok making video about a day in the heat of Eastern Africa making farming coffee. Nobody has made that video. But you are so prosperous. You have money. They have paid you well. You have enough money to buy an iPhone. You have enough money to go through hormone therapy to transition from being a lady to being a man. You have that money. That's to tell you how paid you are. How you have been, as in you are loaded. You even have free time to make that video. You have not worked. You have not seen work. There are works that you do. You will not even have time to remember you have a phone. People will be calling you and they will not be able to reach you until you are done with your job. But here you are. You even have free time to make TikTok videos. Yet crying is what you are going to spend your break time doing. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Is that you've not seen poverty. No, you've not. You live in a very prosperous community. You've not seen poverty. You've not seen hardship. You know nothing about those things. To you, hardship is that you get to work. Jesus Christ, you get to work. You are suffering. You are oppressed. You are oppressed. This capitalist society is just destroying you. Jesus Christ. Grow up, my friend. Grow up. Grow up. You say you are a man. Be one now and stop crying. And do your job. If you can't, just leave the company. Quit so that someone else can take your place. There are so many people who are dying to have that job. Starbucks did not beg you.